All right, ready to dive into some crazy animal facts?
Always.
You guys sent us a video with like 50 animal facts,
You
right?
know, it was packed.
So we're going to unpack the ones that blew our minds the most.
Seriously, some of these are wild.
Get ready to be amazed by like stuff I never knew about animals.
I was amazed. It really shows you how much diversity there is out there.
Totally. It's like we think we know animals,
Right.
but then bam, you find out something crazy.
Like we're just one tiny part of this giant, crazy web of life.
Okay, first up, amazing animal abilities. This is superhero stuff, but for real.
Nature superheroes, for sure.
Like woodpeckers. Those little guys, they can peck wood 20 times a second.
up to 12,000 times a day.
It's like, imagine a tiny jackhammer.
Built into their head.
Exactly. Finding bugs, making nests, even talking to each other.
All with that beak.
But if we're talking about like Olympic level feats,
Oh, yeah.
fleas, man, fleas.
Those things are incredible jumpers.
They jump over 200 times their body length.
Think about that.
Like, if we could do that,
Uh-huh.
be jumping over skyscrapers.
The physics of it are insane.
Okay, this next one might make you want to take a nap.
This is a slow one.
Sloths. Their digestion.
Oh, tell me about it.
It can take 2 weeks.
Seriously.
2 weeks to digest one meal.
That's slower than, I don't even know.
Makes my post-pizza coma look like nothing.
It's all about their lifestyle, you know? Low energy, eating tough leaves.
They've adapted perfectly, I guess.
It makes you wonder how different animals use energy so differently.
Now get ready for this. The immortal jellyfish.
Oh, this one's a classic.
They could basically revert back to being young.
Potentially, they could live forever.
Forever. Can you imagine?
Scientists are studying them like crazy.
Trying to figure out the secret to long life.
Who wouldn't want that?
Okay, cuteness overload warning. Sea otters.
Oh, I love these guys.
They hold hands while they sleep,
Oh, so adorable.
so they don't drift apart.
Oh, relationship goals, right?
Seriously. But it's also smart, you know?
Oh, absolutely.
Staying warm, staying safe in the ocean.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Okay, we've seen some awesome skills, right?
Nature is amazing.
But what about just weird, like, physical stuff?
Like, what makes an animal an animal?
Exactly. Let's get into some of those unexpected features, and we'll start with squirrels.
Everyone knows squirrels.
Cute, fluffy, orange teeth.
Wait, what?
Their teeth are orange.
I never noticed that.
It's from the iron in their enamel makes their teeth super strong.
So that's how they can chew through anything.
And unlike us, their teeth never stop growing.
Imagine if our teeth did that.
Dentist's nightmare.
Seriously.
Okay, now let's talk about rhino horns.
Those things are tough.
You'd think they're bone,
That's what I always thought.
but nope, it's keratin.
Like our fingernails.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hair, nails, rhino horns.
Wow, nature's so weird.
It really is. And speaking of weird, the narwhal,
The unicorn of the sea.
that tusk, it's a tooth.
No way.
Grows right through their lip.
It's got to be uncomfortable.
And get this, it's sensitive on the outside.
So not like our teeth at all.
Imagine feeling the world with your tooth.
I can't even.
Now, platypuses, they're already weird, right?
Yeah, they're like a mix of everything.
But when they swim, they close their eyes and ears.
How do they even see?
They have these special folds of skin.
Like a built-in scuba mask.
Totally. And watertight nostrils, so they can still breathe.
Wow, evolution is wild.
And speaking of wild, emus can't walk backward.
What? Seriously?
Seriously, no one knows why.
That's so strange.
It's like nature decided to play a joke.
Especially when you think about hummingbirds.
They can only fly backward.
Nature loves to keep us guessing.
And last but not least, flamingos. How do they eat?
I don't know, gracefully.
Nope, upside down.
Upside down.
Their beaks are specially shaped for it.
Like they dip their heads in.
Exactly. Lower beak is huge, filters the water for food.
So, what seems weird to us?
Makes perfect sense to them.
It's all about perspective, I guess.
We've seen powerful beaks, sensitive tusks, and backward walking fails.
The animal kingdom is full of surprises.
And we're just getting started. Stick around as we explore how animals sense the world. And trust me, it's wilder than you think. Back for more animal weirdness.
Always ready for more.
We've seen superpowers. We've seen strange features.
Nature is full of surprises.
But now, let's talk about how animals experience the world, like with their senses.
How they see, hear, smell.
I'm gonna blow your
It
mind.
really makes you think about, like, what is reality even?
Right, like our reality isn't the only one.
Not even close.
Okay, so
What
birds,
about them?
they eat chili peppers.
Yeah.
Like, no problem.
Spicy food doesn't bother them.
Not at all. They can't feel the heat.
Really?
Yeah, they don't have the same receptors as
The
us.
ones that react to capsaicin.
Exactly. So spicy food is just food to them.
It makes you think about how evolution shapes our senses.
Totally. Now, imagine having eyes
Yeah.
on each of your arms.
On my arms.
That's what starfish have.
Whoa, that's a lot of eyes.
Talk about a 360-degree view.
They must see everything coming.
Yeah, it's perfect for them, since they don't move much.
So they can spot predators and prey.
Speaking of adaptations,
Mm-hmm.
frogs,
What about them?
they don't drink water like we do.
What? How do they stay hydrated?
They have a drinking patch on their skin.
A patch.
Yeah, it absorbs water directly.
So they just like sit and puddle.
Pretty much, it's super efficient.
Wow, nature's so smart.
Now, get this. Some animals can see in slow motion.
Slow motion.
Yeah, like small, fast animals.
Like insects.
Exactly. Their brains process information super fast.
So they see everything in slow-mo.
Helps them escape predators and stuff.
That's an awesome superpower.
Okay, cat lovers, this one's a bit sad.
What is it?
Cats can't taste sweet things.
What? No sweets for kitties?
Yep, their taste buds are all about meaty flavors.
So no sharing dessert.
Guess we'll have to eat it all ourselves.
More for us.
Remember how owls can turn their heads almost all the way around?
Yeah, it's creepy and cool at the same time.
Well, it's because they have eye tubes, not eyeballs.
Eye tubes.
Yeah, their eyes don't move in sockets like ours.
So they turn their whole head to see.
Exactly. That's why they have that crazy range of motion.
It's a weird trade-off, but I guess it works for them.
And now for something truly bizarre. Some sharks glow in the dark.
Glow in the dark.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
What?
Only other sharks can see it.
What? Why?
Scientists aren't sure, but they think it might be for communication or finding mates.
Like a secret shark language?
It's like an underwater rave we weren't invited to.
Maybe it's for the best.
So we've seen how animals see, feel, taste,
Find the world through their senses.
but their relationships with each other can be just as strange.
Oh yeah, like how they interact.
Okay, get this.
Koala fingerprints.
What about them?
They're so similar to human fingerprints
Seriously?
that they've messed up crime scenes.
Koalas framing humans,
It's crazy. It's an example of convergent evolution.
where different species evolve similar traits.
Mhm.
Yeah, like both koalas and humans need a good grip.
Makes sense.
Now let's talk about clownfish.
The ones from Finding Nemo.
Yep, those guys. They're all born male,
All male.
but some of them can become female.
What? How does that work?
It's called sequential hermaphroditism.
Say that 5 times fast.
Basically, if the dominant female dies, a male steps up and changes sex.
Wow, that's wild.
Now, for a little bit of romance.
I love animal love stories.
Seahorses, they meet for life,
How cute.
and they often hold tails while swimming.
Like holding hands underwater.
It's adorable.
Do love.
Okay, ready for a mind-blowing family reunion?
Hit me with it.
The T-Rex's closest living relatives are
Don't tell me. Chickens?
chickens and ostriches.
No way. Those tiny birds are related to dinosaurs.
Evolution is full of surprises.
It really is.
And speaking of surprising family dynamics, lions.
The kings of the jungle.
Well, it's actually the lionesses who rule the pride.
What do you mean?
They do most of the hunting.
Seriously?
Yeah, they work together, use strategy, and bring home the food.
So it's the females who are in charge.
Just goes to show you never know what you'll find in the animal kingdom.
It's a constant source of wonder.
We've explored senses, relationships, and some seriously wild facts.
And we're not done yet.
Buckle up, because we've got even more mind-blowing animal facts coming up in the final part of our deep dive. We're back and ready for the final round of mind-blowing animal facts.
I've got some good ones saved up.
It's amazing how much we still don't know about animals, right?
Every time I think I've heard it all, something new pops up.
Exactly. Like take the blue jay, you know that common bird?
Yeah, the blue one with the crest.
Yep, that one. It can perfectly imitate a hawk's call
No way. Why would it do that?
to scare off other birds and protect its territory.
So it's like a bird bluff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's all about appearances. And speaking of appearances,
Oh, this sounds interesting.
the slow loris, those cute, cuddly primates.
Yeah, those big eyes, the slow movement.
Sure, venomous.
Venomous? Seriously?
Yep, the only venomous primates in the world.
I did not see that coming.
They have a gland in their arm that produces toxins.
So they're not as innocent as they look.
Definitely not.
Yeah.
And speaking of wild defenses,
What now?
impala, that graceful antelope,
Yeah, I've seen them on nature shows.
they're amazing at escaping predators.
How so?
They zigzag.
Zigzag.
Yeah, they run in a super erratic pattern.
So predators can't predict their movements.
Exactly. It's like a real-life video game.
Wow, that's clever.
Remember those sea otters that hold hands?
Ah, yeah, the cute couple.
Well, they also wrap themselves in kelp forests.
Kelp forests.
Yeah, like giant seaweed.
Why would they do that?
So they don't drift apart while they're sleeping.
It's like a natural anchor.
Exactly. Keeps them together, even in strong currents.
That's smart.
Speaking of teamwork, humpback whales are the masters.
Those gentle giants.
Yep, those ones, they hunt together using bubble nets.
Bubble nets.
Yeah, they blow a curtain of bubbles to trap fish.
So it's like a team effort.
Totally. They work together to catch their food.
That's incredible.
Now back to land for a moment.
Yeah.
Lions, right? Famous for their roars.
The king of the jungle has to have a mighty roar.
Well, snow leopards can't roar.
What? Seriously?
Their vocal cords are different.
So how do they communicate?
They use other sounds, like meows, growls, hisses.
So they're just quieter cats.
Basically. And speaking of unique communication, bottlenose dolphins have names for each other.
Wait, they have names?
Yeah, they use whistles to identify individuals.
So it's like they're calling each other by name.
Exactly. It's a sign of their intelligence.
Dolphins are so cool.
We've seen bubble nets, zigzagging impalas, venomous primates.
The animal kingdom is amazing.
And we've got one last fact, and it's a weird one.
Bring it on.
Giraffes have black tongues.
Black tongues.
Long black tongues.
Why?
Scientists think it's to protect them from sunburn.
Sunburn on their tongues.
Yeah, they spend a lot of time reaching for leaves high up in the trees.
So the black pigment helps.
Exactly. It's a small detail, but it shows how amazing adaptations can be.
It really makes you appreciate the diversity of life.
We've gone from tiny insects to giant whales today.
What a journey.
We've seen weird features, bizarre behaviors, and mind-blowing adaptations.
It's been an eye-opening experience.
And it reminds us that we're just one small part of this incredible planet.
We have so much to learn from the animal kingdom.
So, the next time you see an animal, take a moment to really appreciate it.
They're all amazing in their own way.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive, and remember, there's always more to discover.